Hey everyone, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. So my last video I told you guys that you could ask me questions and I would answer them. So I have my laptop right down here and we're gonna get into your questions. So let's get started. Alright, so I told you guys that you could ask me as many questions as you want. You know, some people are like, oh, just ask me one question. No, you can ask me as many as you like. So I'm just gonna get started with the questions. Alright, so the first set of questions comes from Jake Smith, who I absolutely love watching his channel. Oh my god, like some of the things he tries are just so funny, and I love like his personality because it kind of is like the same as mine sometimes. So it's just hilarious. Alright, so he asked me two questions. The first one is, what is your favorite type of video to make? Lately, I've really been liking the like videos where I try different things. Like I did like baby food and stuff, which I'm going to be doing a second part to that one because that was popular. And just trying different things, you know, like I'm the type of person that sometimes I get a little uneasy when I start trying like new foods and new stuff. But once I get like out of camera and I start filming, I can do anything, you know, so those are kind of fun. His second question is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers and have they influenced you at all? So definitely the person who really made me want to start my YouTube channel and really like go at it was Darlene Mishu, which a bunch of my subscribers will know exactly who she is. I had the pleasure of meeting her back in August and she is just fantastic. I mean, I love her so much, and she gave me that drive to get into this and really put my all into it. So yeah, she's definitely like probably my biggest influence. I also love, of course, Sharon Wise, Shauna Arsenault, Dolly Green, Running Kimono, Selena Ryan. You, of course, I like watching your channel. As far as like bigger YouTubers that have no clue that I exist, Anna Saccone, Sam Sherman, and Fat Girl Flo. Fat Girl Flo, like, oh my god, she's probably like one of my favorites. I think she's so hilarious. So I think that covers. I mean, there's quite a few that I watch, but those are like all the ones that I will definitely like go as soon as I see a video from them and watch. Alright, so the next set of questions come from Sharon Wise. You know I love her. She's fantastic. She asked me 3 questions. Alright, do you have any bad habits? When I was a kid, I used to be a nail biter, and that stopped, and now, like, I'll pick at my nails sometimes. Like, if I get stressed or something, I will pick at them, and I get so annoyed because I'll try and grow out my nails and get them all long and pretty, and then, like, if one, like, breaks, it's just, like, it triggers something in me, and I have to, like, make them all even again, so I have to cut off all my nails because I can't stand having them, like, different lengths, you know, so that's one. Probably another bad habit is I actually swear a lot, like a lot, like drunken sailor that's been out in the ocean for like 2 years, that sort of thing. I tend to curse a lot, so those are probably like my bad habits. Then she asked, I know you work in retail, what do you sell? I actually work for American Greetings, the card company, so I sell greeting cards. Alright, and her last question is, what is your favorite restaurant? As far as like big chain restaurants, I like Texas Roadhouse and Longhorn Steakhouse. I'm a sucker for like a good steak. Alright, so her last question is, what is your favorite restaurant? Either Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse, as far as like popular chains. There's also a place kind of near where I live. It's called Verano's. That's a good place. Mike's Clam Shack, that's another good place. What else? There's a place called The Steakhouse. They're good as well. Those are the ones that I like. But I ain't too cheap either. I mean, you could hook me up with KFC and I will just be happy as hell. So, yeah. Alright, so the next set of questions comes from Sonia Warren. And she has 3 different questions. What is your favorite color? I absolutely love, like, this color right here. Like, teal, minty green, anything like that I'm a fan of. I was looking to see if I had anything else around me that color, but I don't at the moment. That's my ultimate favorite color. Alright, what is your favorite comfort food? Fried chicken. Oh my god. Like, the inner southern girl in me comes out with fried chicken. I could eat fried chicken all day, every day, and love it. And her last question is, what is your favorite Halloween movie? Hocus Pocus, for sure. I know it's so cliche, but I love it. All right, so the next question comes from Selena Ryan. Absolutely love her. Hi, Selena. She asked, what made you decide to do YouTube, and how long was it before you posted your first video after deciding to do YouTube? Well, I first started doing YouTube just to kind of like go along with my blog, and like if a company needed a product review or something, I would just do like a quick little video, but I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have an audience or anything, you know, I was just doing it to make a video. Probably watching Darlene and Fat Girl Flow. Those two women just made me realize that, you know, you can do this, you know, have fun. And I'm so glad that I did, because it's been like the best experience ever. So I started making like regular YouTube videos this year. So I want to say I started in April or May, something around there, somewhere around there. Also, I will put a link down below to Selena's channel. She asked for a shout out, so she is getting one. I absolutely love her, so go check her out. All right, the next question comes from another dear friend of mine, Running Kimono. She asked me, what is my favorite drink at Starbucks? All right, so I'm going to shock you on this one, but I've only ever been to Starbucks once. Like, where I live, there is only one Starbucks that I know of, and it's inside of a Target. And I went there once, and I can't remember what I got. It was a white chocolate something or other, but I don't know. There is a place around where I live, and it's called Aroma Joe's. I could live there. Their coffees and stuff, oh, to die for. All right, the next set of questions comes from Erica King Vlogs. Love watching her channel too. She's fantastic. So she asked me 3 questions. All right, first question. What was uploading your first YouTube video like? What research did you do? Were you nervous, etc.? So I'm going to consider like my first YouTube video like when I started doing this kind of regularly, because the ones I did before, that was just for like products and stuff. It doesn't really count. But I was really nervous. I wasn't quite sure, you know, about everything. You know, I think it was just kind of awkward. You know, you're not really sure of like what to say or how to act, and you kind of like, you're not fake and you don't put on a front, but you kind of just, you know, you act a little bit. Whereas now it's just like I look at the camera like there's somebody sitting right in front of me, and it's like, hey, you know, I don't know. It's just different. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that, to those of you who make videos. You know, you just kind of eventually get into like the flow of it, and you get more comfortable. I'm so glad that I did though, because it's been amazing. Number 2, what is your favorite book that you have ever read? Probably a book called Walk This Way. It is the like biography about Aerosmith. And for those of you who don't know, I'm like a super Aerosmith fan. Love them to pieces. I have since I was like a kid. And I liked hearing their story, you know, how they got started, how they all got together, just everything that they went through the course of their band, you know. So that was probably like my favorite book. I've probably read it like 40 times by now. It's a lot. All right, number 3, if you were on death row, what would be your last meal? Oh, I would have them busy. I'd want some like fried chicken from KFC. I would want some New York City cheesecake. I'd want a really damn good steak. I would want like a ton of chocolate. I mean, I would go balls to the wall crazy. You're gonna die anyway, so who cares? Who cares about calories? Calories what? Okay, my next question comes from, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher her name. I already know it. I know it's gonna be horrible. Get ready, we're gonna have like a train wreck here. Okay, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Madalena? That's a pretty name. If I got it right, that's a pretty name. Madalena DiPetrantonio? I don't know. If I butchered your name, I'm so sorry. All right, she asked me, hi, did you ever fly to Italy? Do you like to travel? I actually have never been to Italy. I would love to go though. To me, it's so beautiful, and the culture, like I would love to experience. I would love to be able to stay in a country for at least maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, just so you can soak it all in. But yeah, I would love to go to Italy. All right, and her last question, do you like to travel? I love to travel. If I had all the money in the world, I would see every country in the world, every place. I would love to travel. Alright, so my next question comes from my love, Dolly Green. Absolutely love her. She asked me, what kind of music do you listen to? Alright, so from my previous question, you know that I love Aerosmith. So I am huge into like 70s and 80s classic rock, heavy metal. I love that stuff. Some of my favorites are Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, Queen, AC/DC, Def Leppard, Scorpions, Rat, Kiss, who else? Oh, there's quite a few. Journey, you name it. I love everything from that, like, those decades. Basically, like, all of those, like, rock bands, love them. I also am a huge country fan. I am obsessed with Chris Janson. Absolutely love him. Yeah, I think though, if I had to pick, I'd probably go with my classic rock. That's my all-time favorite. Alright, so my next questions come from Leah Jenkins. Absolutely love her channel. Hi, Leah. Alright, so she asked me 3 questions. First one, what is your favorite candy? A Mr. Goodbar or Goobers. God, that sounds so funny. I love like chocolate and peanuts mixed together. So good. Alright, her next question is, what is your favorite decade? Well, I grew up in like the late 80s, early 90s, so I was like really into the 90s. So I'd have to go with the 90s. Alright, and her last question is, who's your favorite celebrity, dead or alive? Probably, I'm gonna have to go like so cliche here and say Marilyn Monroe. Just because I loved learning about her life and then watching her on screen. And she's one of those people that, you know, a lot of people thought she was just dumb and she could only do one thing. And she was stereotyped a lot, and she fought a lot in her life to try and overcome that. And it just always seemed to kind of backfire in her face. I think she's fascinating. So probably Marilyn Monroe. Alright, my next question comes from Tammy Thompson. She asked me, what is your favorite rainy day activity? Hang on, I'll show you. I love to paint. So this is something I painted the other day. Just little flowers and stuff on a canvas. That is what I love to do. Like, I could just sit, grab a canvas, grab my paints, and I'll just start going at it, you know? I'll just think of like a scene or something that I want to paint, and I just go for it. For me, it's so relaxing. Alright, so my last question for this video comes from Small Town Girl, and she asked me, do you have a boyfriend? Not anymore. I actually just recently went through a breakup, and it was kind of hard at first because this person and I, we have been together since junior high school, a long time, and we've just kind of dated on and off throughout the years. And he's been in my life for a good, 25 years total probably. I mean, I've known him since I was super little. And I don't know, it's hard, but like I said, we were together since junior high school, on and off. And we just, as we got older, we just kind of became different people and wanted different things and had a different view on, how we wanted our life's path to go. And unfortunately, it just came to the point where our paths just didn't go in the same direction. I was going here and he's going there. So we just recently had a split, and it's kind of like a nasty split. We aren't currently speaking to each other, and it sucks, but I know like deep down that I'll find somebody and he'll find somebody that is just meant for us. But yeah, so I am single right now. I don't know if I'm loving it, but I'm getting used to it. We'll put it like that, getting used to it. Alright guys, so that is it for my Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do have more questions, you can leave more questions on that video. I'll put a link to that video down below. If I get some more, I'll do another video. Alright guys, until my next video. I feel like I'm saying video a lot. Whatever. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.